video to people that me, family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail, blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay. Look.
This video was really strange. It almost seemed like a hostage tape, and that Ryan was being forced to say those things. In response to this video, MMA fighter Sean Strickland commented, "God, I hate famous people. Oh, you're fucking rich. There were kids in salt mines, kids dying of cancer, begging for one more day on this earth, and you're having a mental breakdown on social media. You fucking pussy." Ryan responded saying, "If you knew God, you wouldn't hate anyone." He went on and took advantage of a streamer who was someone with no experience, and you gave him a concussion. You think you're doing a service, but really you're just a bully, coming in the name of a hero. They exchanged a couple more messages after this, and their back and forth ended there. If Strickland was surprised by Ryan posting this video, then he must have been taken aback by what came next. Because the following day, Ryan got on a Twitter space with Andrew Tate and made some shocking claims. He spoke about the King's Road, in California that many know because of the conspiracy surrounding it.
Hello, Young and the Restless 79. We ain't seen you in a long time. I ain't seen you on this channel. Interesting. Very interesting.
He described what he saw with words like satanic and devil worship.
So,
Sacrifices were involved. Since then, many have come to believe
I'll be on TikTok. I'll be a little bit everywhere. And I don't know. It's just all a lot, and it's a lot of deception. But I have studied and did research on on human psyches, animal psyches, the earth psyches. This is all before all of y'all in this woke stuff. And I know that in the humans, which are, the soulless beings, and then, your alleged blacks, which some of them are very soulless or done sold their soul. People believe what they want to believe. You can sit here all day until they blue in the face and tell these folks, stop believing everything you hear. This is all a deploy. This is all psyops. This is all of these things. And they only hear what they want to hear, and they only believe what they want to believe. Yeah, I know it's allegedly people who was beat, taken advantage of, and yeah, walked into a freezer. What if I tell you that I've been had told people that the girl wasn't even dead? I'm not telling you that some people didn't die at this at this devil's wedding. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you at these rituals that people did not die or was murked. Still don't even know. But you see how it just got a hold of people. And when you got people who study the brain, the subconscious, the programming, the conscious, attention deficit, they could just run a program on your ass. You don't even know that you, and you can't even talk about nothing else. When they done talking about it, they done editing, they're done, murking everybody else that was involved that they felt like was gonna say something or was involved with it. However, it all may go down. These and then you got people follow these people, and I'm not like attacking just no one said person or channel here. I'm not even mentioning no names nor no channels. I just want to make going into this video. I want to just show you how you could get caught up with a lot of deception and you get emotionally attached because that's only when a alleged human cares about anything. They have to feel some type of way about it. And with Kanika, we all felt some type of way about it on all different type of emotions on different type of levels. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing I think out of it we should have had took that these people gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna say what they want to say. They don't give a damn about what you protesting and going against. What they want to do, they're gonna do it. So why even waste your time if you cannot go in and actually make laws to prevent this from further happening? There's no sense of just being a damn dead horse. And I'm saying that literally, you just can't sit around all day, every day, and be consumed. Even though, yes, we do it for J for K. Yes, we do it for all our people. But since her in the last, what is it, 6 years, going into 7 years, September or something, do you know it's been 600 million more K for J's? That ain't nobody even talking about. And it's crazy because they like, okay, I ask people, why is you so hung hold on this story? Just this one story. You either get blocked or they try to say that, you're crazy or more stuff. But you don't let none of that deter. It's still relevant in the facts. The facts of the matter is, why are you so hung hold on just pushing these narratives when you clearly stand out your own mouth in your videos that these people are liars, these people did edit it, these people not who they said they is, these people did that. That girl didn't walk up in that freezer by herself. I done had a few times Kanika done came to me, and I know she had came to many of people. So we thought, because this is what demons do. They take on corporeal form because they kind of see you maybe finna walk away and take your energy from this situation, and now you can't be loose to them. And they like, nah, shit, you gonna kill me if you walk away. I need you on this case. Even though they know that they done told you and showed you in their own documents how they done staged, reenacted, and they didn't see her walking in that motherfucker and never seen her walk out. Come on. So why did y'all sure she was walking in the hotel with her four friends? So I'm just saying, it amazes me of the psyche, especially of these allegedly black people, how they can be psychotic and be in psychosis or manic and um have amnesia. And the talking about them, talking about, y'all know all these files is lies, corrupts and stuff, and they make a lot of money off of it. Talking about you can't reference the case files. You can't reference nothing. I don't have a problem with you choose to do with your free will. You can sit up on your channel all damn day long, every goddamn day, and do this shit for years. And you have. These are facts. However, where I get involved is I see people still sitting up here for the ones that speak out in your chat and the ones who say, like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It's more shit we need to be doing to build us a nation amongst ourselves. This whole situation did do nothing but further divide us as a people. Hell, it divided you amongst your damn self. One part of your brain is saying, oh my God, this all baloney. Then the next in your heart chakra, you like, man, this is horrible, man. I just want the truth to come out. I just want justice for this girl. Like, and you fail to realize it was men, women, children to other people. And it was psyop. Because ain't nobody coming up with no picture, which is facts. And I'm going to get this one in air with Joseph. When he showed the older version of Kanika Elias Jenkins, we don't know this girl name. Hell, we don't know Teresa. We don't know none of that shit. This was. I know people are convinced like, oh, well, this case is, we was never supposed to hear about it, but the mother came up there. Okay, if that was the narrative, so how could a narrative really don't change? Sometimes you got to know when to give up. Sometimes you got to know when to say, you know what, enough is a fucking enough. I need to be taking care of my children. I need to be doing something with my life. Like, you're not making much money sitting here, you know what I'm saying, shouting out cash app. And I'm saying this to the whole YouTube Black channel. We having a whole spiritual war, a whole earthly war. We going through all of this stuff. Where's all show, man? Can you all run people's stories who telling y'all that they being displaced and kicked out of their homes just because they Black and immigrants is moving in? And that people are ordering food and going and picking up, and then all of a sudden done caught amnesia and done walked into the woods and done lynched themselves, or to never be found or heard of ever again. They done ran away, but don't need to use their bank card, their money. They done been in military school and to the war, and they can't survive in United States forests. We don't even got them many. So let's say park where there's a river bank at. And everybody know that these rituals are solely hung up on killing good people, killing people who speak out about it, fucking unaliving people with water. This is the ritual. Now, yes, we know it's a million rituals that we know, unseen and unseen in any dimension, known or unknown. It don't change the facts. Blood, water, bodies, soul is what, and fear. You can't have it. You can't have a ritual without it. If you really ask me, them is all the elements. But y'all ain't talking about none of this stuff we currently going through. And I know, let me tell you something, Black people. I know y'all probably thinking, like, you know what? Yes, I know. Y'all know people, if it ain't happening to you, hell, it's happening to me right now. And I know you may feel ashamed. And you already know that nobody care. Our own people don't care. They're actually happy that we being kicked out, and and they could, pick us off the street now. Like, you intentionally stealing people property and they land, like really giving it to somebody don't even got a social, or it's literally an alien. That is what they are called. But you saw them bring the aliens in here. Was that not an alien invasion or not? They bring them here with no citizenship, and I'm basing this off their documents. You have to have citizenship, residency, some type of ties to the community, worked at a job for said certain period of time, years. Then you also got to have somebody can adopt you. That's another way. Another person can adopt you. That's why they say if you marry somebody, they get a green card, then they can get, they don't automatically get citizenship, but that give them ties to the Americas. So with their own laws, and then you watch them put these people on planes, boats, however they got them over here before we seen them load up the buses with them and drop them off in oppressed neighborhoods where we can't even trust ourselves. So we just look at each other wrong. We might shoot one another. But damn, you bring them up, we don't even know where they from. We don't know what they look like. We don't understand their language. And then all of a sudden, now more black people and black women is getting snatched up. And did you notice in the housing market how all of these Spanish people have all these houses? Y'all stay clear and wary of these B&Bs and these Grubhub apps and shit and all of this shit, man. Nobody should know when you coming and going. Nobody should even know what you thinking. Like, you can talk. I'm not saying don't, talk your stuff, but at the same time, be careful. Don't tell people stuff that can get you backdoored. Your own people want you backdoored just because you got too many subscribers. Look at how all our families was taught to treat each other. We ain't even a family, let alone trying to become a nation. Do you know that you have to be a nation to even use civil rights? Civil rights is not for us. Did you ever ask yourself, why do civil rights work for everybody else? So you trying to tell me Dr. Martin Luther King, of course, Malcolm had to go because he was too powerful, just because he can rally up people and they listened to him, and didn't even have to say a word. He could just do a hand gesture and everybody knew to shut up. You get somebody, I don't care who you put up there right now. If they black, a black motherfucker might cut their damn finger off. Talking about something. Like, that's how bad it done got. We are in bad, bad, bad times and situations. Don't let these people convince you some type of God, and you some type of goddess, and you some type of king, you some type of queen, and there's some type of Jesus or Most High or the universe or none of that. Y'all, that's all a stimulation. What if I told you that the universe itself is a stimulation on its own? And what if I tell you that this stimulation always has a start date and an expiration date, like a can of damn food? And then it reprograms. Then you got these beings coming, and they come and terraform the earth for a different program. Because obviously the people that need to get it right, we like I say on YouTube, I mean on TikTok, we are a fucking joke. Why are we a joke to everybody and the laughing stock? And I don't want to hear they want to be us and we the shit. That is mental health at its finest. That is delusional. Like, motherfucker always want to talk about Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't care if Jesus Christ was black or white. And I know a lot of people couldn't agree with me without calling me an atheist, but further on into this conversation, you might come back to that realization. You could call me a fucking atheist at this point. But then some people did care, that only knew that Jesus was white, because that's the only way that it has ever been portrayed to us. We ain't never seen it in a different light. Now all of a sudden Jesus is black. Well, hell, that make that story even worse. But it justifies the ends and the means. Because let me tell you this. If Jesus was either black or white, for the white people, it just showed what kind of animals that y'all was and still is and will always be. Because y'all asked, what Pontius Pilate told that man, told the people, I find no fault in this man. Kill him, kill him. And it's like, you want me to kill y'all king? Now think about Jesus' story. Whether it's been whitewashed, blackwashed, added words somebody didn't even know how to even read, to even translate, and it wasn't even no language to begin with. Okay, so y'all want me to kill an innocent person, and y'all telling me, well, this murderer, y'all gotta choose. Okay, white people, y'all killed Jesus, but y'all the ones running around here with these damn crosses on and all of this stuff, and all this time about some Jesus. But God. Yeah, everything but God. Okay. And then for black people, if Yahshua is black, y'all the ones who sold him over, and that's what y'all is today, sellouts. Y'all sellouts in his time, y'all sellouts still today for 30 pieces of silver. Sold them out, you Judases. See, I know it's deeper, and I know that these weren't actual beings that just walked here on this earth. I know that they were spirits. People could talk about the Jezebel spirit, and they could talk about these demonic spirits and these archangel spirits and these seraphims and cherubim spirits. But you all then you want to put God in a whole human body. You think God will be caught dead in a human body? The worstest place that you could ever fall, the lowest dimension you could ever fall. You didn't come here to save sin and to die for your sins. That was a person just like what we're going through now. People trying to enlighten y'all on the real stuff that's going on in the spiritual awakening. Meaning just a basically a simple fucking layman's term is to tell you like, y'all, that's the only thing we have not done. We have not been spiritual. We have lost that connection. And then we have lost the connection, the disconnect between ourselves and each other. So if you can't even be kumbaya in it, you definitely can't go into the spiritual realm. I mean, yes, we go individually into the spiritual realm or whatever, but a lot of us is not guided there, or that was our focus or our intent. A lot of us just call it sleep and dreams and go places and just think it was some dream or something. But it's so much deeper than that. It amazes me. Like that's how I think that people get over on black people, because boy, you get a ass a fucking inch of a rope and now they a whole fucking cowboy and some more shit. Then you can't tell them nothing because you a hater. Like then you can't even work together. We wouldn't be even if they turned over all of this land, all of the banks, all of the hospitals, all of the earth back to us if we ever had it in the first place. We couldn't even get along enough to even run the shit. It would collapse. And then we know nothing about the stars. Don't let these black people fool you. Now I'm finna tell you, them white people, they ain't no spirit, they ain't got no spirituality in them. But they can cipher yours and use yours and manipulate it because it's energy, and we all know that energy cannot be destroyed or can it, you know what I'm saying? But it can be conformed into a different type of way to utilize it. Right? So that's how they get their connection. And then they giving y'all this Bible to be arguing down here over who the Israelites is, who was canon, who was Ham, Noah, Jesus, and all of this stuff. When in reality, y'all killed Jesus. I don't care what color he was. You sold his ass out. All of that stuff, and y'all marched with him to the death. If y'all loved him like that, would death not scare you? And would you want to die any other way than to die with the Lord? But you stayed alive denying them until it's now you need them, and now you need somebody to come back and save you. If he already came to save the world and conquer death and die for everybody's sins, why would Jesus even come back? You just got to really ask yourself these questions. And these are a little basic. I'm talking to y'all so basic because I can get into like deeper meanings and stuff. But I know y'all would just flat out just say that I'm fucking insane, which I don't give a fuck. Y'all are being misled, misfed, used and abused, and you like it. You know what's going on. I don't hear you talking about, okay, listen, Haitian people, soon as that would have happened over there, they just want to free everybody up out their jails. But soon as that would have happened over there, and they gave them some weak ass story about one of their sisters and brothers in this hotel walking into the freezer and gave them all they released to the public over here in America. Them Haitians want to make YouTube channels. People make. I ain't seen a Haitian with a YouTube channel. People are making Americans and different people are Canaanites and stuff, Canadians and stuff, and all of these white folks, Germans and shit, is making YouTube pages about these people going over there and shit. And it's mighty funny that y'all talk to VLAD, y'all talk to these motherfuckers coming into y'all country. Don't nobody, then they never show you these gangs. And you notice the Haitian men don't even be talking about gangs. These white people be like, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you a pair of shoes. I'm gonna let you know you can't come to a man's house and not give him nothing. And then he been being successful, been meaning to still be in his physical form. And that boy was when he was telling that man, listen, this is all about our community. We don't even fight each other. But they don't understand our how we can take shit as American. I can tell you, I'm not. I don't think I'm ugly. Just something that simple. Y'all will find 1,000 motherfucking other things about me to say. Besides say, that's her. That's how she feel. She don't think she ugly. She ain't ugly. Cause that's all that what matters. Y'all can't even get that together. And then you hear and then all of a sudden these boys get ambushed. They done defeated the police. They took over, don't got no presidents, none of that stuff, no governments, none of that stuff. They took their land back. So you think they gotta argue and fight on who get the territory, and then you can't even show us a video of this stuff even going on? We just hear you keep on sneak dissing, asking these people, yeah, where the gangs at? And then the dude even told you that the our enemy is the government and the police and people that don't want us to have nothing. They want to kill us all. And then, but they'll use that gang stuff. These YouTubers, they'll use that gang stuff. So then, when they come back in military, they'll show you who the real goddamn gangs is, and then just blame it on the gangs. I don't know nobody that ain't had no problems with nobody. That don't mean they fucking clan and gang motherfucking members. Not every fucking body. Man, I'm telling you, this shit going all around the world, man. All they doing is taking, snatching us up, the black women. You hear nobody talking about it. And I feel like this, for you not to be talking about it, you got to really, like, that you are full of demons. You are housing a legion of fucking Damians in the first place. And that you and then you always talking about you can't believe these documents, you can't believe this Bible, you can't believe this stuff, but then you will reference back to saying quotes and scriptures of the same stuff that you tell them. So just because you don't agree with what somebody else said or that part of these documents, so if you think you think what you believe they lying about is what they lying about, and what you believe in the word is actually the word that you heard. That these people sat there and heard this from the mouth, mind, heart, soul of God. You witnessed that. You tell me you bear witness. Our kids, first our dignity, our identity, our kids, us. We ain't even looking for generational stuff. Y'all, we was the black people. We was the first people here. Everything started in Africa. Let's get to that topic because, like I said, it's a lot. That's what this video is about. It's a lot. Now, did anybody consider that I've been oppressed so much, so I don't never really be able to talk without me getting emotional because people start trying to say mental health or I'm mad or telling me how I feel. Like, no, that you're mad. You trying to project that shit on me. I'm not mad. I'm asking some very important questions. Just answer the question. What is you hooping and hollering about? That's why you can't even talk. So and then listen, we only had men's to protect us, and then our men's is now these women. They black women, and now we black men, and our kids. That's just in fucking limbo. So So you got all these black people, but then some people migrated out of these different tribes and stuff in the motherland and went to other places. Just say I'm not telling you that's what I believe. I'm just something everybody can say they heard this shit before. So you telling me that they went over up to in Europe or up north to the Caucasus Mountain, which is still Africa. So just think of it like north of Africa, north of Africa, which they all still civilizing over there now and got all their properties and business and make import, export, and got all of it going on. I bet you they got AC, everything. I know they do. But you tell me that they had to get lighter to deal with the climates and their environment. Okay, let's just go with it. So they were that smart to just take their genetics, start spicing it up with other things that it don't matter what they spice it up with and what they use that energy for. They created something else out of our genetics. You know when air hit that type anything, it spreads it. So it makes it weaker. Think of it like a cancer. So let's just say the Canaanites, these white folks, is cancer. They are cancer in so many ways, but we just gonna stay on it like seriously. They from our genetics, the how the hell are cancer? And don't tell me because while we was enslaved for 200 and 400 and 1600 years. No, they still a weaker form of the original. So how did our cancer, besides enslaving us and taking all of our stuff, get all of these years financially and generationals ahead of us? We don't even know if we're finna live in the next 5 minutes long. We thinking about our kids. But Uncle Sam did it. Look at Uncle Sam. Do he not take care of all his children but the black ones? That's why they call him our uncle. That's their father. Godfather, grandfather, or great grandfather, whatever you want to call him. But that's not their Uncle Sam. I've never heard a white person use that term. That was taught and directed right to us. We don't know him as nothing else. That's our Uncle Sam. Why did we not do nothing? Then these Africans, Gambia, Ghana, and I put names on this shit. Was let them come back. They done took berries and done made up some shit. Then took natural herbs back then. You can mix it with stuff with psychedelic stuff. Was opiums. The cocoa leaf. All of that stuff done made up some shit and came and got these motherfucking niggas fucked up, high and addicted. Still to this day, this shit. This is how potent that the cancer is. What they tell you? Do some chemo. It's gonna go away, even though you drain damn near the life out of you. And then when you drain, it go away, and you like, oh, I beat cancer. And just for everybody that had the same story, it came back so aggressive, and you took her out. It's deception, an illusion. I could talk to black people, and I promise you, you can see their ego in their eye. You can see, all of this egotistical, and you can see their reptilian mindset just jump right into action like it's a straight up program. Because then I can also see them walk while we having this conversation or dispute or whatever, and then we walk by some white people and they just could change right into, yes, sir, master. Let me hold that door for you. And they won't even, I'm talking about, they won't even respect you and hold a conversation that need to be held. We can't even get together. All the people out of the scene came out and said that they got involved into like J. Edgar Hoover, targeting these powerful black, men's that got on a spiritual journey and was empowering their people, because that's what it's all been about the whole time. Disempower, illusion of inclusion, and sit there and say ain't no racism, ain't, no, you're crazy, you're suicidal, you ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Like which is still a form of racism, because that's just them, that's just like we know the word now, gaslighting, black codes. So they just started letting them people take the children. Cause you gotta think about these people, me old ass, crusty ass, fucking humanoid, spliced up, disgusting fucking things. Want these little girls and little boys, and they married them. That's the same shit going on today. Where is they taking on? Where's all these babies? Where are they bones? Where are they teeth? Where they book bag? Where they shoes? You cannot. What they do? Damn, they just walked into another dimension. If that was that easy, as much as we be out here, we done drove into it, fell into it, rolled into it, got pushed into it. Come on, how we keep missing the the door? Man, come on, man, stop playing. None of that shit make no damn sense. And then so the Africans do this shit. Then after all of these years, when they knew the government was gonna give these people some money when they free, they knew which ones was they that was from that land and their ancestry. Believe that shit. They were prisoners of war. But for y'all to like to think that y'all from Africa and y'all got a connection to, I can't tell you wrong and you don't feel that way and all of that. Could it be real? Yes. Could it also wholly be a damn delusional? Yes. Told you. Stockholm syndrome is real. Mental health is real. Even though we've been only targeted so they can kill us and then say that we committed some type of suicide, when you see a whole lynch, people, it's just, this shit is weird as hell. You think that was bad with Kanika flipping around after she was dead, taking pictures? Like she was posing for the camera after the fact? Shit, have you heard of the recent stories of these boys that wander in the wood, then committed, hung themselves in the tree? Hell, damn! If I would have seen you taking ladders and all type of shit, hammers and all this shit, nigga, where is you going? You looking like Paul Bundy right now. Where is you going? Come here, let me talk to you. You got a job? No, they did that shit. Hung them up in there. You can't hang. You can't not hang yourself. Then you also cannot. You can, after the fact that you don't succumb to your own demise. You cannot dig a hole. You cannot bury yourself. You cannot take cement, replot it, and put cement down on top of it, and it's just a slab of concrete back there, and then there's no. This is not suspicious with the corners. Yeah, come on, damn. Get unhinged off of the bullshit. These Africans did that shit, so these motherfuckers was over there making these our albino brothers and cancer sisters. They was over there making up shit, bringing it over there, getting us fucked up. That's why you think we the biggest addicts now. That when they hit us up with cocaine, that wasn't the beginning. That's why motherfuckers will do the shit. That's why somebody tell me, oh, this the first time I done did this. I know they lying. Nigga, that ain't the first time you done that. You light up a motherfucking pipe in front of a motherfucker you know don't play no type of games when it comes to marijuana smoke. None of that shit. I'm smoking cigarettes because I'm stressed. So I understand you do it drinking a little bit and smoking a little bit, but a day to day? Well, I mean, damn. You know how much energy it takes to keep inhaling some motherfucking chemicals and some motherfucking that shit ain't real? You think the government gonna ever sell you anything that's real and gonna help you and make it legal? Now, if you don't buy it from their store, but you get caught with some real green, it's a felon. Okay, so go in there and let everybody out that you gave all these years to for selling marijuana charges and get everybody pardons since it's so legal now. So this is what these Africans did, and I'm gonna let me go into it. And then not only that, they tear down. They listen. If you keep believing you something that you not, because you want to be anything other than what the fuck they done told you that you have always been, and that was nothing, not even human. And I'm being kindly. I'm not gonna get into all these derogatory words because that ain't helping our situation. Don't be waiting for no Jesus. Call me the Antichrist. When I know I don't own no religion, no books to edit it or none of that stuff. I'm not the Pope. I don't own anything. We don't own anything. You don't even own the home you live in or the land because you wouldn't have to pay tax. I mean, you never owned it. You were leasing. They done took all these African Americans' monies that took their ass over here on this exodus. They killing, and then I mean, people have died over here in this diaspora. People have died in Ghana. It's amazing. It's amazing. These are the same places where you got the Atlantic States. And why ain't nobody over there trying to migrate or colonize Ethiopia? What they got going on? Because that's power. The Jews ain't went over there. The motherfucking Dominicans or whatever they call themselves, they all white. They ain't went over there. They claiming they have the real Ark of the Covenant over there. You telling me that's the Holy Grail as far as artifacts on the material land? You telling me that they ain't went over there? Why? What is protecting these so-called doggone religion, which they don't even call it religion? It's spiritual for them, and it's working. I ain't now one place. Hell, you could get into Alaska a little bit. You can't even get over in Ethiopia. Hell, don't nobody want to go. What's over there? This stuff go. Africans don't like you, and then they all poor. I'm you know what I'm saying, prejudice towards nobody. But the masses, for more part, yes, they are. So tell me why um yeah, that's I would have a problem with that. Don't we not have the same problem when we see he was waiting for the sky and these Project Blue Beans and you worry about these fake portals and coordinates that y'all see and all of this stuff when the alien invasion was the damn immigrants because the documents in America clearly states that if you wasn't born here and you don't have no family here, you have no ties here, who you is, we're gonna deport your ass and we don't even fuck where we deport you. We would deport you. And they deport them people and money to have you in jail. Catching up children and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, it's like your ass can't even go to Walgreens. And they have publicly have some have killed. So Jesus coming back, huh? So if Jesus already died for our sins, and if Jesus already conquered, how you gonna see people allegedly die? So if he died for our sins and he died, y'all, oh my goodness, y'all don't want to make it make sense. Y'all use that people. I understand the most manipulative people, the most evil, conniving, cunning people. They hide behind these and masquerade behind this religion. And Judea, Islam, and Christianity is all the same. There go your 33 degrees right there. Why you think you gotta study them when you become a Mason? You gotta study these 30. Those are the three. I don't even want to get into deep stuff because I don't even know if you comprehend with none of this stuff. I'm trying to keep it like mentally. And from what I heard, I ain't see it with my own eyes, but I heard Ethiopia got some shit going on over there. And don't want nobody. So that we don't. This is what that only stalled their ass out long enough for them to, you know what, we're going to get some guns. We're gonna go make some guns. See, they cunning. They were the cunning beast of the field. We show not cunning. Ain't nothing cunning about us. We think we some shit that we're not on all levels of society. Why is they taking all these black people houses and they done proved that's not their signature. They've been paying their taxes. They don't know anything, and you done gave it to a foreigner or to Bill Gates or some damn body for $20. And our people is not in an uproar. Our people is not outraged. Then I mean, ain't nothing that they can do. And they know that. That's why we weak, and that's why we as the last even help our fucking self. We sit here trying to entertain other people with shit that don't even make sense in itself. We sit here trying to entertain other people with shit that don't even make sense. And then in these slow ass, that shit makes sense. You rather focus on something that's been closed, investigated allegedly, closed, investigated, closed, settlements been paid, nobody else that was involved talking about it, or you know what I'm saying, unalived or whatever. You get what I'm saying? On with their life. Than to deal with the reality right in front of you and what's going on. I done read the history of other nations, and I seen how they wasn't a nation. They was before, but then they got colonized, and then they wasn't a nation, but then they fought back and they built their nation back the fuck up by any means necessary. And that was if we gotta smuggle drugs into the United States to y'all black communities so they get them. We getting this money because we getting our nation back, and we getting on our motherfucker. We just get we exile out the state. We exile out of ourselves. We exile out of each other. We just X out. And then you got not Telsa, but this guy X and everything. Planetary alignments and stuff. X and everything. Twitter X, Facebook X. It's gonna be YouTube X. All this shit next. All is gonna be X. What we do is talk. That's not enough. I can't make y'all see clearly. I would tell y'all need to go get an eye exam, and if you need some motherfucking glasses. So these NAACPs, these fake ass motherfucking people only come out, but they not fixing nothing. They might can get you a little lawsuit, but the shit they getting half of it as if the shit happened to them. That's through the gate, 33%. That's crazy. All of this is crazy. And all of this stuff, everybody get prepared. The aliens coming, these beings coming. You know what I'm saying? Well, we going into the fifth dimension. You see how quick that narrative changed? It was we was gonna be getting a new earth. It was coming down from Jerusalem and all of this stuff. Like, okay, y'all saying these prophecies gotta pass. But these prophecies looking like they passing like a, we supposed to woke up on the solar eclipse and these people was all supposed to be dead, who was low vibrational, dead, bad energy. Do you know what I'm saying? That they bad outweighed they good and they had no intentions on changing. And we were supposed to have 3 days of motherfucking darkness. They couldn't stop that sun if they wanted to. That sun will stop them first. They didn't try. Shit, for all I know, we're under some different program of stimulation right now. That might not even be the real sun. And we might have a fake sun up there. Who knows? But that's the shit we shouldn't be focused on. I see people telling you invest into gold. I'm telling them, man, this shit is crazy. Why? They just gonna take it. They just took 40 G's out of me motherfucking account. Man, they see you have anything. I got $432. They can, if they take it, take it. Matter of fact, since I said something about it, I'm finna go withdraw it. Like, seriously. They waiting for you to get on. So your symbolic of them saying you sell your soul to the devil gonna come collect. I'm so sick of people talking. I don't know what to. Yeah, they done tore up all those people, those African American, allegedly African Americans, and they want to be in the way out of, and they trying to be mad at you like you some type. You think you better than somebody. I get it. We do think we better than people, but we know that we is, but we using it in the wrong. We like portraying it in the wrong way. We need to attack the attackers. How you know why they so scared? You know why other nations besides these certain little places are so scared of the Western worlds? Because they see how they do motherfucking people who speak out or people of color or melanin or melanin, any of that stuff, what happens to them? And if we ain't even sitting here trying to fight back against that shit, why the fuck would anybody else push back for us? It don't make sense. And to have you just sit here waiting. That's what we've been getting. They get generational wealth and power forever, and we get faith. And we've been sitting here. Our parents was sitting there before us, like we doing now. They just didn't have the internet, but they were talking. Just have faith. Let them just don't pay them no mind. Then can you imagine our grandmothers and then our great grandmothers, and then it go all the way back. These people have beat us into submission and mental health and Stockholm syndrome. We trying to be like them. We want to be them. We want them to accept us. We want them to give us a plaque on YouTube. We want them to um give us some money, give us some housing, giving us some food share, giving us some doctors, some medicine, some food, everything. It's too much. That's just too much dependency. And then you think you can vote a change in when your vote never ever mattered, only when that party needed your vote. Why you think they wrote that into they systematic ass laws? All before they had legislation and Democrats and Republicans and whatnot. Democrats and the Republicans and the Western wing and the right wing and they all the same dirty ass fucking organization or same dirty ass bird or dragon, I should say. That's who the fuck these motherfuckers is. And you think you can vote your way to some type of freedom, some type of, you have to be a nation to be recognized as can utilize the not citizenship. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. The civil rights, the not citizenship. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. The civil education. when it clearly when it clearly state in a black law dictionary that once you consider yourself civilized, we're not a civilization. We are not a nation. We are not an organization. We are not a people. We're only a people when people need to use us. So like they run into their caverns and underneath this. I gotta pay that on an individual level, but collectively you still gotta pay this debt too. So they ran because they the earth. I mean the alignments of the skies and the celestial body. I just would like to know, what is y'all watching or waiting for? I mean, I'm not really asking that question, but I'm thinking y'all should be asking that question. Yeah, them motherfuckers came over here with swine flu, bird flu, black flu, white flu, all kinds of shit. It is. I just want to let you know we're not safe nowhere. Um, they'll never let us owe anything anywhere. They don't even let us rest in death because, like I said, they got a whole system how to get your soul and steal your neuromelon and pedophilia and all of this, putting the money in the plate. That's called purchase. What they're selling, you binding your shit to that shit, and they find out they've been raping that a motherfucking Pope of the world that's supposed to be wearing this big old cross and supposed to be about Jesus is literally kissing the penis of these baby boys on national TV, and it ain't. All right. Y'all keep doing y'all, because I'm going to keep doing me, and no, it's without you. I'm ending the stream.